There is a dangerous misconception in the business world that empathy means being soft, or that to be a strong leader you must be cold and unfeeling. Both of these are wrong. In the highest levels of management, empathy is not a weakness. It is a form of intelligence gathering. To lead people, to negotiate with them, and to influence them, you must understand their internal state better than they do. But here is the catch. You must understand their emotions without becoming them. This is the art of the strategic empath. Today, I will show you how to read the minds of those around you with absolute clarity, while keeping your own internal world perfectly protected. Most people practice empathy like a sponge. When they walk into a room full of stressed people, they absorb that stress. When a client is angry, they feel that anger in their own chest. This is not leadership. This is emotional contagion. It leads to burnout, bad decision-making, and a loss of status. High-status individuals do not act like sponges. They act like mirrors. They reflect the emotion back to the other person to show understanding, but they do not absorb it. They maintain a psychological distance that allows them to remain calm while everyone else is panicking. This distance is what makes them the anchor in the storm. To master this, you must distinguish between two types of empathy. First, there is affective empathy. This is feeling what they feel. If they cry, you cry. This is useful for family, but dangerous in a crisis. Second, there is cognitive empathy. This is knowing what they feel. It is the intellectual understanding of another person's emotional state without the somatic reaction. The strategic empath masters cognitive empathy. They look at an angry employee and think, I see that he is angry because he feels unheard. They analyze the emotion as data. By treating emotions as information rather than infections, they can solve the problem without losing their composure. How do you practice this in real life? I want you to visualize the glass wall. When you are in a high-pressure conversation, imagine a thick, soundproof glass pane between you and the other person. You can see them perfectly. You can hear their words. You can understand their pain, but their emotional energy cannot touch you. When someone projects anger or anxiety at you, visualize it hitting the glass and sliding off. You are safe behind the wall. From this protected position, you can respond with logic and strategic kindness, rather than reacting with defensiveness or shared anxiety. This visualization keeps your cortisol levels low and your authority high. Consider a CEO facing a public relations crisis. The team is terrified. The investors are shouting. If the CEO uses affective empathy, they will feel the fear of the room. Their voice will shake, and they will make rash decisions to stop the pain. The ship sinks. Now, look at the strategic empath. They enter the room. They see the fear. They acknowledge it. I know everyone is worried about the stock price, but they say it with a flat, calm voice. They have validated the emotion, cognitive, without joining it. Affective, because they remain outside the emotional storm. They can see the exit route that no one else can see. The team calms down not because the CEO hugged them, but because the CEO didn't panic. Real kindness is not about fixing everyone's feelings. It is about providing clarity. The most cruel thing you can do as a leader is to be nice but unclear, or to be so overwhelmed by someone's problems that you cannot help them solve them. Strategic empathy allows you to say no without guilt. It allows you to fire a toxic client without anger. It allows you to deliver bad news with dignity. When you remove your own emotional need to be liked, you gain the ability to be truly effective. You stop being a people pleaser and start being a leader. To build this skill, I want you to practice the emotional audit for the next 24 hours. In every interaction, ask yourself 3 questions. Question number 1, what is this person feeling? Here, you are simply identifying the data. Question number 2, why are they feeling it? This is where you identify the cause. And question number 3, is this feeling mine? This is the boundary check. If the answer to number 3 is no, then leave it there. Do not pick it up. Acknowledge it. Understand it. But do not carry it home. By mastering strategic empathy, you become a sanctuary of competence. People will be drawn to you because you are the one person who can understand them without collapsing under their weight. You have now mastered the art of reading minds while protecting your own. But to maintain this level of clarity, you need one final element. You need the ability to disconnect from the noise of the world entirely and access a state of deep, uninterrupted focus. In our next episode, we will explore strategic isolation, how high-status individuals use solitude not as an escape, but as a weapon for deep work and vision building. Subscribe to master your time. I'll see you in the next one.